This is my boy, Harvey Levin. The biggest sports story he broke last year was this: Jordan Crawford dunking on LeBron. We live in an era where you can go from relative obscurity to celebrity overnight. Some for good reasons like Captain Sully, some for bad reasons like, well, Balloon Boy. Jordan Crawford's profile ballooned out of proportion when he landed that two-handed throwdown on King James. Although his newfound fame is fun, if you only know Jordan Crawford for Dunkgate 09, you are doing him a bigger disservice than the Nike officials that confiscated the tapes. That's because Jordan Crawford is the best player that many people have heard about, but not many people truly know about. So we're here with the kid, JC, no, not Jesus Christ, but they call him a savior in Xavier country, the man, the musketeer, the legend, Jordan Crawford. What's good, my man?
How you doing?
Good. Now, getting some shots up, always working on your game. We'll talk about that in a minute, but Brad, we got to talk about what everyone hollers at you about, I'm sure, the dunk on LeBron. What was that whole period like for you?
When it happened, it was cool, but the after effects, you know, the media taking it to a whole nother level with them stealing the tapes, kind of got boring to me.
Yeah.
But the exposure was fun.
Right. But before we got to move on. Before, reenact it for me a little bit. You're yourself, obviously, Jordan Crawford. I'm LeBron. You know, at least I wish. What happened?
I came from right here, and I just went through the middle, right here, and just dunked it with two down the middle. That's all. Simple. It wasn't nothing major.
With a great move! Oh, what a move by Jordan Crawford!
Great steal, Jordan Crawford. He can elevate. Oh, yes! Off the glass.
You know what? I think he called that one.
Crawford three-pointer again. Hands up, mom's up.
The thing I wondered about is, I mean, you transferred here to Xavier. You could have gone to a lot of places. What made you decide that you wanted to be a Musketeer?
It was the first, because out of high school, it was between Indiana and Xavier.
Right.
So, you know, this is my second option. As soon as I got the chance to leave Indiana, you know, this is the first place I wanted to come to.
And the tough thing for you, I'm sure, is, you know, in the last 3 years, 5 different coaches, that means different systems.
Yeah.
How tough was it for you to adapt, you know, to different coaches and different styles?
It was tough, but it was something I had to do. The only way that he probably survived in his college, in my situation, was to adapt. And when I got the new coach, I adapted his system and followed his rules, and you know, I'm having success a little bit.
Throw it up and score! That's what you call probing the defense.
There's a wrinkle. How do you defend that?
That's what you call big-time player. Doesn't need much space, just rises up and nails it.
Crawford will pull up, and again, he knocks it down. He is a different level talent, even for the Atlantic. Knocking down another three is Jordan Crawford.
You have been putting in major work this year.
Yeah.
It seems like, you know, in the offseason, you added a couple things to your game. Tell me a little bit about that.
You know, I just been a big part of my game this year. Now during the season is penetrating kick. You know, my jump shot is improving game by game, you know, so probably the most consistent jump shot is the thing I most improved.
Xavier for a long time was known as a mid-major, you know, a small school on the rise. Now you guys are established.
Yeah.
People know when you're on the schedule, you mean business, and they expect you to go Sweet 16, Elite 8.
Yeah.
And now you're changing the perception of you, not just the guy with the YouTube videos and the dunk. People know you've got a full game. What would it mean for you and the program to make a real statement this March in the tournament?
Oh, it's big. That's the only thing we really talking about now is making a big statement. And that's the most important thing. It's not about my individual stats or what I'm doing this year. I really want to make the tournament go far, just like the other past Xavier teams.
Well, you heard it from the man himself first. Pencil Xavier deep into your bracket, man. It's been a pleasure. All the best.
Yep.